All right. Am I live? Are we any better here? I hope I'm a little bit better here. Just gotta try to open up the chat now. I think we're good. All right. I hope I'm better. Looks like I'm better. Feels like I'm better here. So let me just shuffle a few of these things around here. The chat over here. Leave the chat there. All right. So I wanted to play a song, so I'm gonna go to this street here and I'm gonna play a song for you guys. This song is what I wanted to play this morning. It means a lot to me. Listen to the lyrics and should mean a lot.
Words matter. Categories matter. Because the law treats them differently. Yeah. Read it back. Read it back! Commercial commentary. Pick one. Pick a lane. Pick a lane. In one room is commercial speech. Claims of ads, promotion, business reach. Lanham-Act banners, FD tone. Marketplace harm, profits overthrown. Says the video sell, persuade, compete. That's the label used to stay on their feet. Recast, critique is commerce and trade. Different box, different rules get played. But rewind the tape to the DMC file. Counter notice sworn, signature style. Now it's commentary, satire, news. First Amendment, shield, fair use, views. Same upload, same clip, same exact speech. Different story depending who's in reach. Speech ain't a costume you change on demand. The category sticks once you take a stand. You don't get both. Law draws the line. Say it out loud. Let them hear it this time. The commercial commentary. Ads or critique can't be bold. Fair use sworn under oath. Pick a lane. That's the truth we quote. If it's commentary, news, critique, commercial speech turns obsolete. If it's ads in trade and marketplace claims, explain the DMCA sworn frame. Same clip, same speech, same old, read it back. Same clip, same speech, same old, read it back. Lanham and FD paint magic words. They don't convert speech just cause it hurts. Defamation wears a different coat. Intent, falsity, facts to note. Labeling claims to widen the net. Don't erase what was sworn or what was said. Courts look past titles, peel the disguise. Substance over labels. Every time calling critique commercial to change the test. Don't make sworn commentary suddenly less. Same conduct judged by a different lens. Depends who's watching, depends when. Power don't rewrite the rule book clean. Labels don't override what the facts mean. When filings collide, the mirror shows consistency counts. Everybody knows. Lead immersion, commentary. Pick a side, pick a lane. Lanham-Act, wrong frame. Duff P uproar, same game. If it's commentary, satire, news, those statutes lose their use. If it's business speech causing trade harm, why swear fair use to disarm? If this isn't insult, this is structure. This is how categories function. When labels stretch to steamroll through, poor, disabled, elderly feel it too. Who's the law for? Everyone. Same rules, same ones. Pick a lane, pick a lane. One truth, one claim, under oath, on record. Two stories, can't hold on. You don't get one truth here and one next door. The record remembers what you swore before. Court treats substance, not just the name. Same clip, same speech. Pick a lane. Commentary. Pick a lane, pick a lane. Commentary. Pick one. Commercial. Commentary.
Yep. Yep. Good morning, Concerned Planet is here, Britta is here, Jacqueline is here. Let's try this again. I'm at Starbucks. I tried using Starbucks data, or their Wi-Fi wasn't good enough for streaming. So I'm using my hotspot. So I will use it for as long as the data allows me. This may be a relatively short stream, but I'm here. I am using my mobile rig. As you can tell, I'm not in the studio. And I'm using my lapel mic, my lavalier mic. So I hope the quality sounds good. If you guys could give me a thumbs up in the chat to show that you can hear me and you can see me, that would mean a lot to me, guys. I know I am coming to you early, but I want to discuss a few things. What's going on in my life? And as you guys know, when things get heavy for Super Dave, I have to withdraw. And things have been a roller coaster since February. And I'm so sick of coming on here and complaining. I'm sick of it. I'm so sick of giving other people control of my life. And I'm done. I'm done. So I'm here to say I'm doing the best I can. I have a busy day today. This morning, believe it or not, I'm dealing with a lot, so I reached out to my old substance abuse counselor, and this substance abuse counselor has helped me through so much over several years, and very professional. And I reached out, and this morning they were more than happy to take me in and see me. So I had an extremely long session. It felt like therapy, basically. I had a really long session with my substance abuse counselor, and I was assured I'm doing the right things when I get certain feelings to reach out, and that's what I did. I would have went to a meeting, but I'm an early morning person and I have a hard time with people. I do a lot of online meetings, not in person, but I'm trying to, discomfort is needed in my life right now. I need some discomfort. I see Gabe is in the chat. Says, "How are you doing, Super Dave?" I'm doing all right. I'm enjoying decaf coffee. I do have blood work I have to go do today. So that's why I'm not drinking any caffeine. I shouldn't even really be having this. But there's been a lot of health concerns going on right now with me. I've been reporting on my health for so long, and it just gets mocked. Not by any of you guys, but people seem to think health struggles are funny. People seem to think a lot of bullshit is funny. So I don't mean to bitch and complain about anything. But one thing I want to say, guys, is the other day I Googled my brand, MILTOWN's Best. And I was just curious, like, how much damage has all this done on my brand? You know, like, what has been done to my brand? And within, I don't know, 3-4 site listings, I see the most degrading names being called about me. Super Dave, to Lisa and Potter. Lisa and Gabe, you guys are awesome. I saw the most, fat flappy and all this crazy stuff calling me, and it's attached to my name. And then I click a link that took me to some Facebook group or whatever. And in that Facebook group, it was every single time I've chatted in Lisa's chat, right? It was every single comment I've ever wrote in Lisa's chat. And I was like, all right, it's understandable. I wrote that in public, so of course, I'm sure there's going to be some weird A-logger freak who's going to keep records of that. So I was like, okay, but then I started reading the comments from these Facebookers, and they were like, wait till Wait till Lisa finds out that one of her mods is feeding us information. And the Book of Faces, exactly. Wait till Lisa finds out that one of her mods is doing this, and all this other crazy stuff. And then somebody said something like, because one time in my anger, I called Diana a see you next Tuesday. I admit it's not an appropriate word to say, and I did say it in a moment of anger. I think we've all said stuff in a moment that we truly regret. I'm not even going to say I regret it, but I said it. And somebody said, because I called Diana that, I'm going to pay. Blatant threat. Just a blatant threat out in the open. Because this simp, this incel, this Diana stan, if it wasn't some super Diana incel freak who thinks they have a shot with Diana, it's probably Diana herself, I would guess. My opinion. But because I chose to exercise freedom of speech, they have no problem exercising it to me, calling me fat, flappy, crazy, psycho, stable, stupid, lame, dumb, all these other names. But because I, in my opinion, just keep it unoriginal, keep it completely English, and called somebody that, I'm gonna pay. This is the kind of stuff we're dealing with on this side. And everybody, they're like, well, you did this. What have I done? Everybody keeps lumping me in with stuff that they didn't even do that's wrong. It's lies built upon lies built upon lies, and I get lumped in. Well, yeah, because a while ago, I was trying to fit into a group of people on an online thing. I was trying to be more aggressive and more shock jock than I am today. And I impressed nobody. I got no real viewers from it. It did no good for me. People saw right through it. They saw that wasn't me. But because I've said some things in my past, and I've done some things in my past that I'm not proud of, that gets weaponized because they try to discredit. Because all I thought was one YouTuber was crossing the line. Everybody keeps trying to lump me in with, you did this, you did this, you did this. And I'm like, show me clips, show me clips, show me a clip, send me a clip. Show me doing what you're accusing me of. And still to this day, I have got not one clip. Not one clip. It's all hearsay. The worst you can hear me say is I freaked out on somebody one time. And I was like, I could not believe that they didn't understand fair use. Turns out that person understands fair use very well, if you get what I'm saying. I don't know if you guys caught my opening song. Did you guys hear my song this morning? If you did, give me a thumbs up. Or if you guys want me to play that song again, I'll play it again, because that song speaks volumes to what's going on right now behind the scenes. In my opinion, you can't say somebody is doing your work harm, because your work is commercial speech. That is what you do. You do commercial speech. People are harming that. But then when somebody calls you out on that, files a DMCA, then you flip the script and say, no, my work is not commercial speech. In fact, it's fair use. You can't have it both ways. It don't work that way, in my opinion. But that's just my opinion. I'm not a lawyer. As y'all can tell, make y'all mock filings, say I'm using AI. I have no shame. I use whatever tools are at my expense. I haven't passed the bar. I don't have certain tools that lawyers have. So it'd be crazy to say that, I could actually say that they have an unfair advantage over any pro se litigant. They have access to systems, filings, records that I don't have access to. At the tip of their fingers, they have access to it. But they want to gripe about me perhaps using AI and this, and that. Do whatever you want, guys. I don't care. We're playing, in my mind, I'm at the point where it's like, I'm so mentally broke from all of this like I've said it in court filings and everything. These lawyers, everything they have dissuade me with their extrajudicial tactics. Their actions outside of courtroom have intimidated me to the point where I don't even feel like participating. I don't even feel like participating. It's ridiculous. And that's what they want. And I only hope that people see these pleas coming from Lisa, Ray, me, all the others. The only one who's having fun with this seems to be that Richard Luthman. And let Richard Luthman have fun with it. Really, let him have fun with it. He's not afraid. I, on the other hand, it's not that I'm afraid. It's just I don't like dealing with this type of situation. I don't want to be dealing with courts for years. I'm sick of a lot of stuff. And I'm sick of private information being weaponized. I'm not a fan of people trying to weaponize my personal life. How would you feel? And Lisa said on one of her streams the other day, she said, God help, or what if this were happening to you or somebody you love? How would you feel? I guarantee nobody would love what's happening to, like what's happening to me, Ray, Lisa, everybody. Nobody would want anything like that happening to them. These people are having to talk to anybody, their long distant relatives, and say, hey, guard up. These weirdos might be trying to contact you to get some information. Shit's crazy. Shit's crazy. Attacking somebody's past if they don't act like that anymore is irrelevant. They don't live there. Attacking somebody's past is pointless. It shows that you have. How about you attack the accusations that are coming your way? But because supposedly you can't, then you have to attack somebody's past to try to discredit them. That's what it seems like, right? The sheer fact that I'm on about having to do a stream right now is a direct response to what people have done in my life. The things that people have caused in my life. The stability that has been taken away from me in so many instances. Now, it's not my place to tell you guys, my personal, I'm not asking for sympathy, I'm not asking for anything. I'm not some of these other people that ask for breadsticks or anything. I'm not. But what I'll say is I have never been fearful, more intimidated, and more felt genuinely harassed and stalked. I genuinely feel afraid and feel like my privacy is being invaded on a mass scale. People bring up the word gang stalking, and I would say that that is a real possibility with what is happening to this group of content creators and or sympathetic folk. Marla says, my relatives are on alert about it, Dave. They reassured me that they won't talk to anyone about it. Even people who, it's sad. It's sad that you even have to do that. And I know a lot of people are having to do that. There are direct violations of privacy with that. That shows cyberstalking. You can call it investigating all you want, but what it is, it's stalking. Marla Hughes is not a creator. She's not even a limited purpose public figure. There's no reason to embarrass her. And the sheer fact that these content creators are building it up and monetizing and doing all these shenanigans shows their intent to embarrass and inflict harm. Look up the definition of what cyberstalking and harassment is. They intend to embarrass. The hashtag we are laughing at you shows their intent to try to embarrass somebody. That is against YouTube's terms of service. the continual mocking. I've been keeping a log since August, and I can show a multi-month storyline that these people have been telling and harassing me along a multi-month arc. Multi-months. That's a pattern of stalking, and it has left me feeling mentally unwell. It has left me constantly feeling the need to look over my shoulder for somebody else to get monetized joy. And then on the other hand, you can say, well, what have you talked about since August, Dave? All I've posted about is how afraid I am, how intimidated I am, how this is wrong, how I hope somebody sees this and hears my pleas for help. Show me how anything I've done is inappropriate. It hasn't been. I've been begging for people to stop this nonsense. And I feel like it's only getting worse. It's only getting worse. Cat Lady says, morning, Dave. Hope you're having a good day so far. Remember, you are miles higher. I'll tell you what, I sure wish my health felt that way. I feel like I'm right where these people want me, on the edge of about to collapse. Oof, I don't know why that just zoomed in. But I'll tell you what, I had that awesome conversation with my old AODA counselor, and I feel so much better today. And it empowered me to come live today. Because I'm miserable without my live stream. I'm miserable without making content. I'm miserable. I'm right where they want me. Kudos to you for breaking something. I'm miserable. But I'm working on better. You know, they say you can always fix being fat. You can always fix being sad. You can't fix being an evil soul. Marla says, I finally confronted Tug directly in the public about the lie they're promoting about Frank's memorial. They know Frank's family is involved. Oh, I haven't been keeping up on all that. I gotta keep up. I get my mental health. I hope you did get good news, Rin. That's good. It hurts my mental health so bad. I've been staying out of it, but yet I'm still seeing my name get dragged into all of this. And I haven't even been making content about outside stuff, but yet it continues. It continues. After I've begged these people to just leave me be, let the courts handle it. Leave it to the courts. Yeah, I had to fix the Wi-Fi, John. I hope it's better now. Nobody's complained yet. Nobody's complained about it. So I'm using what little bit of hotspot I got. So I hope it's good. I know what that's like with the Christmas presents. Rin says, Dave, you be you, and that's all I can do. You guys like my peridot? I got a peridot necklace on. Pretty sweet. It's my birthday. And then a subscriber made me this awesome peridot bracelet. Those are raw peridot stones. And I got instructions on how to cleanse them and all that good stuff. So with sunlight, I cleanse both stones. And I'm pretty happy with it. Mike Johnson, member for a month, says, Super Dave. Yep, I'm back. This is the first live stream I've done in 2 months. Over 2 months. Awesome. And then we share the same birthstone. So supposedly a very powerful stone, if you believe in that kind of thing. And I'm at this point where I'm putting my faith in a lot. I'm putting my faith in a lot. You know, they say your higher power can be anything. Yes, good morning, Johnny Cash. Didn't see you there. This is also the very first public stream I've ever done. And for somebody like me who has a hard time in public, I may be tucked off in a corner, but I'm still in public. I'm still, what do they call this? Real life streaming. Mike Johnson, wow, $10 super chat. Stay strong. Keep strong, my brother. I'm trying, man. I'm trying. I'm going to knock out this blood work today. And then I have another doctor appointment to go to today. And then I have follow-up appointments coming soon. I will say my doctor is worried about possible kidney disease. So that's something we're looking into. And of course, my blood pressure is through the roof. And I maxed out on one of my medications. So now we're going to have to look into a new medication for my blood pressure. And of course, this is all stemming from diet and my lifestyle, which has been not the greatest. Like I said, guys, how would you guys want to go out and experience life if you felt like every move you make is being if you're being followed, and every move you make is being written down to be given to a YouTuber, to be laughed at, to be chuckled at. For example, they made fun of Michelle Preston for going to Wendy's, I guess. So how would you guys want to go out and live life if you knew a YouTuber was going to be making a video about what you ate for dinner that night? And this YouTuber is doing shit like that. So I don't want to say I'm justified in living partially the way I've been, but I'm telling you, mental health is fucked because of all this. I feel like my privacy, I feel like I have no privacy. And then like I was reading those comments on that Facebook, people are like, you don't know, it sounds like he doesn't understand what the word investigate means. It's like nobody. There is a big difference between investigation and stalking. Stalking is using information you obtain to make more money and to laugh at somebody and to embarrass, harass them, and intimidate them and try to get them to do what you want them to do or behave the way you want them to behave. There's a big difference in between harassment and investigation. Investigation stops with investigation. It's not used to humiliate or embarrass or attempt to embarrass. Furthermore, information that these people supposedly get, they don't even verify. They just go out there and defame you. And then you wonder why you're doing so much damage to your brand and to this and to that. It's like, this guy has the balls to try to sue me for this, and that, and he's done 8 times worse to me. Seriously. It is what it is, guys, but I've learned that not speaking on it makes things worse. And I give away too much power to these people, and I need to take some power back. Otherwise, I'm just gonna. Then I am whinging. Then I am being a crybaby and doing all this. I've always talked about my feelings, and all I would say is, if you felt the way I felt, and you've experienced what I've experienced, or had anything like it happening to your loved ones, you'd feel the same way. I was talking to my AODA counselor about this, and my AODA counselor just shook her head. She just couldn't believe everything. Couldn't believe it. Well, $10 super chat from Mike Johnson again. Have a Merry Christmas, Warriors, forever. For sure, Mike. Thank you. That's greatly helped me. To the point, I've been dealing with a lot of housing issues and stuff, and my brother didn't even put up his Christmas tree this year. Just not feeling it this year for some reason. I'm not. I feel very blah, very blah. That could be because of my health. It could be because of everything else. I'll tell you what's been giving me a lot of joy. A lot of joy. Is I've been writing again. And I've been working on this book idea of mine for like 7 years. It's like an old school time travel story that involves Merlin and a secret society, and it involves the New World Order. It's such a good tale that I've been trying to work it all out for years, and I'm finally getting to a place where I've actually wrote some chapters, and I've got all the characters ironed out, and I got the plot and the chapter flow all ironed out. So I'm doing that, and that's giving me a lot of joy. And the Superpedia podcast is gonna be awesome. We've been having a lot of issues on my end. Like I said, I've been having a lot of bad mental health days, and I can only say God bless Vicky. God bless that woman for being able to work with somebody like me. She's a lot better person than I am. She has the patience of an angel, and she's sticking with me, and we're gonna put out a killer episode. So I hope you stick by, stay ready for that Wikipedia podcast. It's gonna be different than what you guys expect. I assure you, it's gonna be a different kind of podcast. John says, Dave, live in the snake pit. Don't allow those old decrepit keyboard warriors to get you. I hear you. I'll check that out, Ren. I will. I'm running on a weird setup out here in the public, so it's kind of hard for me to do anything but just kind of stream. But I will check it out when I get off of here. Stacy in the chat. Good morning, Stacy. I know I went on early today. Just felt the need to get a lot off my chest, I guess. I was talking with my AODA counselor, and it was just feeling. I was just blah, blah. They were like, you need a meeting. So yeah, I'm gonna have to get to a meeting soon here. I can only tell my therapist so much. I'm at the point where I think my therapist just looks at me like, this guy's a lost cause. This guy is just a lost cause. I know they don't think that. The stuff that just comes, I'm like, man, what's the problem now? I always feel like I'm coming to the therapist with a problem and never just saying, I had a good week. Mike Johnson says, me and my mom will watch your videos every time you're on. Mike, I'll tell you what that means to the world. The fact that I have viewers and besties. The fact that a lot of the members, the MILTOWN's besties, have stuck by my side through all this means the world to me. Really means. Like, for example, Stacy has been a member of my channel for 15 months. And Stacy says, hey, Super Dave, stay strong. Just live your passion. So glad you're on. I'm glad I'm on too. It's like I always got up. This camera, it's like I always got to get it to autofocus whenever I bend down. It always. So how is the microphone though, guys? Is the microphone quality good? This is my lapel. Something I've never really used it much. Oh wow, Stacy gifted 5 MILTOWN's Bestie memberships. That's awesome. That's going to Terry Silverstone, John Cook, Rin, Megan, Country Girl. Awesome. Stacy, you're the best. I'll tell you what sucked though. Is I saw my counselor this morning, like I said, and the first thing my counselor said is, I see you put on some weight. Like, yeah, I did. I'm trying my hardest to lose it. But I don't know, health. I can't keep blaming. A lot of it's me. A lot of it's sedentary lifestyle. And I'm working on it. Gotta go give this blood, do this blood draw. Ugh, so much stuff to do today. But I'm out and about handling it. That's what life is, right? We handle the stuff we don't want to do. It's hot in here though. Very hot. Pretty busy in here. I know I'm tucked off in my little corner here, but it feels good to be out and about. I'm at the stoplight. I watched Thomas Collins yesterday for the first time in a while. And his videos are getting good. I liked how he was just driving through Otter Creek and he was explaining what every building was. And talk about peaceful. It was so peaceful. Oh, wow. Another $10 super chat from Mike Johnson. You're super Dave. Just remember we're there for you. Absolutely, Mike Johnson. All of you guys have stuck by my side. That's why when I can't talk to you guys, it hurts me so bad. And I said that in somebody's comment section. It's like, I feel like they're taking away the one thing that gives me stability, the one thing that gives me peace, making my videos and engaging with this community. And seeing that they post every single time I chat in a public chat, they're keeping catalog. It's like they're trying to discourage me from partaking in chat rooms. Not that I say anything bad, but would any of you guys want a cataloged record of every single thing you said in the chat room? Like, chat rooms are supposed to be kind of like throwaway. If you're there, you saw it. If not, so be it. It's like they're treating me like I'm Johnny Depp and I'm Johnny Nobody. Yeah, John Cook says, I checked Levy County Detention Center. Nobody got locked up. Yeah, I don't know. I read Thomas Collins' comments on there, and he said that they were pretty, like he was insinuating it had something to do with that old assistant mayor or something. I don't know. I don't want to add to the story that's going on out there. I don't know anything about it, but there sure was a lot of cops, and I can only imagine what goes through those cops' head every Otter Creek again. Who is it this time? I'm sure that's what they say. Who is it this time? But yeah, been going now for 37 minutes. I didn't have a whole lot to say, guys. So I'm going to try to save some of my data. I will be back as soon as, I'm dealing with a lot personally, housing, stability, just everything. My life is a mess right now. Marla Hughes, $20 super chat. Please post links to where we can donate to you, the channel, that are permanent. Probably the best thing to do is you can always do super chats, are always accepted if you feel the need to. And you can always PayPal MILTOWN's best raw footage at gmail.com is the email for that. I don't want anybody to think I'm out here soliciting or begging or anything like that. I don't want people to think that. I appreciate you saying that, Marla. Thank you. And that $20 super chat is greatly appreciated. I said that to my members. It's a $5 a month membership I got. And the members who have stuck by me, I hope they understand how that money has helped keep me afloat. So thank you. If you're a MILTOWN's besties. Yes, I will post them on my profile. I will. Mo Magic says Kofi, Dave, Kofi. I will sign up for that today. Sure. I'll look into it all today. Mike Johnson says, just remember when times get down, we love you and appreciate you. You are a part of our community and we love you. I appreciate that greatly. I'm not gonna lie, it kind of bothered me. I kind of got in my chest the other day when like I said, I Googled my name. I was like, how much damage has been done to my name? And I went to that Facebook page where they were like name calling me, and then they showed a list of all the chats from Lisa's chat, and they were like, wait till she finds out that her mod, one of her mods, is doing this for us or whatever. So I guess mods, can see how many times somebody's posted and what they've posted. I'm not a moderator for anybody, so I don't know how that works. I know I can personally see it when somebody's commented on my channel, and I guess that's what they were doing. And I'm not gonna let that hurt my feelings. I was like, I thought they all like me. Of course, not everybody. I've learned that long ago, and I can't control what people think about me. Some people will like me, and some people won't. And I got to deal with that. But I assure you, I'm a good guy. Stacy says it's free, a great way to showcase your craft for those who support you. My PayPal is MILTOWN's best raw footage at gmail.com. It's all one word. And I heard people were talking about the mail not being deliverable to me. I don't know what it was, or if it was to that old address, or if it was to general delivery. I've been keeping up on general delivery. I check it as often as I can. I'm on the complete opposite of town, and I got to go all the way into downtown Milwaukee to go check general delivery. But that's all because the situation that somebody put me in. I now no longer have a steady mailing address. So you could thank that YouTuber for that. For putting bullshit problems in my life that didn't need to be there. But that's beyond the point. So fuck people who talk shit. Like I said, I'm at the point where it's like, let the courts handle it. I'm at the point where it's like, let people talk all the shit they want. The courts are just gonna handle it. I'm keeping track of everything. That's all I can do. That's all I can do. Mo Magic says, Johnny Cash, you're pretty much married. I gotta behave. Yeah. Awesome people in this chat. I can't thank you guys enough. Seriously, I can't thank you guys enough. Just being here means the world to me. And I'm just so sick of people saying I'm a crybaby and I'm bitching. That's because I've been making an effort to tell this community that's doing all this hate and harassment how much it's affecting. And instead of saying, wow, maybe we crossed the line and we see we're affecting somebody in a negative way and they're really on the edge of their rope, maybe we should stop. It's having that adverse effect and they're just going harder. So it's like, whatever. I gotta be me. I gotta be happy. I'm gonna be. Talking with you all makes me happy. That's my Merry Christmas. Seriously. Look at you guys, got me all emotional in public. Oh well. It is what it is. Mike Johnson says 6:35 here, and you were on my TV. That's awesome. Hopefully it looks okay. I did bring an OBSpot camera I'm shooting this with. It's an OBSpot Tiny 2. It's a pretty good mobile rig. I'm very surprised with it. That's it exactly. 2 leaves in a pot. Lisa got it. 2 leaves in a pot. That's very correct there. That's the correct one. Thank you for posting. I see how these people just attack somebody for trying to make a living. But for them, it's okay. For them, it's okay to ask for breadsticks and stuff like that. They got me so afraid I don't even want to hint to it. Like you know, the super chats or nothing. Like, I'm just the one who was like, just watch the content. Just watch the content, and that's enough, you know? Because whatever rope you give these people, somehow they fray it, and they just take that little bit of rope and they stretch it so far. It's ridiculous. Concerned Planet says, on your side, my friend. And I'm on yours. I'm on all of you guys' side. Dan Foyle says, I've tried to have some conversations with some of them, and they just don't know how. Yeah, I've tried too. I've tried. With a lot of them, they just keep going. Keep going. They think it's funny. It's not. At least, that's it. You know. And like I said, only time since August, the only time I've came out, I haven't covered any stories, done anything. I've only spoken out about how all of this hate is affecting me and how it's making me feel. It's the only time I've, but that just because I feel this way, that makes them go hard. Fuck them. Because you ain't behaving, John. And maybe you should. I am drinking a decaf dark roast from Starbucks, and I had them put in 2 pumps of vanilla, and that's what I'm drinking. With Splenda. I got blood work I gotta do. I'm not even supposed to have this. But it's decaf. It is decaf. Mike Johnson says, I can't stand to watch them anymore. It makes my anxiety so high I start shaking from the lies and the bullshit. And I feel you, I had to stop watching it, everything. I watched Lisa. I watched Lisa because Lisa's got a calming way about her. And I see all the good that is being done, not just for Lisa and in Lisa's life, but the lives of this community. The lives of different people who need better. That's the power of this community. I've seen so much being done for the community. And it's Lisa that's at the head of it. And all these awesome community members. I love this community. I love all of you. I see people try to act like there's something nefarious going on. It upsets me. It boils my blood. It does. Because all anybody's got to do is do a little investigation, and you will see all the good that is being done. There is a lot of good being done. A lot of good being done. The only thing that the Minions really piss me off is when they mock people with autism. Yep. They've been doing that for a while. But God forbid if anybody on their side has neurodivergent, then it's an open field day. You know, we're the bad guys for saying so, but they can say it all they want. If you get what I'm saying. I've seen what happened with that squirrel guy, Mad Labs or whatever. I heard he had some real kinky past or something, and he's neurodivergent. And I heard they're like, "How dare you talk about him?" And it's like, well, you guys have been going hard me for so damn long, and so many others, to the point now a 19-year-old Topher is now in the hot seat, so to speak. A 19-year-old kid who's learning to work through a lot. Why not be there and support and encourage and help somebody through some problems? Just my thought. Oh, I didn't know that, Marla. That's pretty heavy. That's heavy. I did not know that. Like I said, I've been staying away from a lot. You know, I got a couple people keeping eyes out for when I'm mentioned, just so I could keep records for court. You know, that's all I can do. But I'm at this point where it's like I don't watch their content out of enjoyment, so I'm not gonna hate watch them. I'm not an A-logger. I'm not going to A-log these people out of spite like they do all of us. So there's no need for all that. But it is 8:40 here, guys, and I'm running a little low on my hotspot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play one last song I wrote. And this song is about, I spoke earlier about how there was a comment on this page because out of a moment of anger a long time ago, I called Deanna, see you next Tuesday. I'll see you next Tuesday. And at the time, I felt justified in saying that. And because I said that, one of Deanna's super fans, an incel, a simp, a stan, whatever word you choose, threatened me and said, I'm going to pay for that. So I wrote a song, and we're going to leave on this song, guys. I want you guys to know I love you. Happy holidays. I will be back as soon as I got some stability. Otherwise, we'll do more of these public streams. It can only help me. And I don't mind being in the public. Well, you know, it's not like I'm a slave in a prison of my own making. So this is a song I made for a certain simp, a certain stamp. I love you, and I'll see you guys. Bye.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I read a comment late at night. Caps lock, courage itching for a fight. You're gonna pay, yeah, type with pride. All because I wouldn't let your outrage slide. One opinion, one harsh word said. Now you swear there's a price on my head. Funny how critique turns into fear when loyalty's louder than what's actually here. Let's be clear before you twist the scene. I spoke my view about a grown human being, a female employee, not shielded by law from being criticized for what I saw. You said I'd pay for a word I chose, but speech ain't owned by fandom codes. I can call it how I see it, that's my right. You don't get to threaten me for an opinion online. You're angry, I spoke, not angry, I lied. Plenty agree, they just don't want the ride. Defending strangers like it's your whole plan, that's sad. Yeah, real sad, man. Yeah, let's talk about the word that made you snap. One sharp insult, now you're off the map. Context matters, always will. I wasn't calling all women anything, be real. I criticized one person, one role, one act. That's commentary, not an attack. Discomfort doesn't mean I crossed the line. It just means my view didn't match your shrine. And while you're busy screaming, how dare he? My inbox says finally someone said it plainly. Messages, comments, quiet support. People nodding while you play escort for someone you'll never meet or know. Fighting battles that aren't even yours to own. You said I'd pay for a word I chose, but critique ain't violence. Despite your pose, I can criticize women, men, or brands. That's equality, not some moral scam. You confuse disagreement with abuse and threats with strength. Bad look, bad move. You're raging for someone who doesn't care. That's sad. Sit with that if you dare. Why does it hit you this hard inside? Why do you feel personally tried? If my opinion shakes your day, maybe ask why it lives rent-free that way. You didn't defend justice, you defended power, and showed her how deep parasocial roots can flower. I document, I comment, I speak my mind. I don't hide threats and lines or imply crimes. Yet here you are saying I'll pay someday over words, not actions. Okay, if speech scares you more than intimidation does, that says everything about where you're from. So no, I won't pay for speaking free. I'll keep standing firm, visibly me. Opinions aren't crimes, discomfort's not harm, and threats from fans just set off alarms. Say it plain, no smoke, no spin. You don't own speech. and you don't get to threaten it.